sports fans, everyone across the nation. This is Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, with the lovely Miss PJ. What's up, PJ? I'm ready too. She says she's ready for a great NFL Week 16. We're coming here to you guys live once again for our Week 16 picks and predictions, y'all. So stay tuned with us, man, and we'll break it down all the games, each game, game by game. Crazy, crazy. And I do apologize for the bad lighting. My wife stole my light for a second to do with her stuff, and I was in a rush, so I'm not getting the lights right now. But if you're new to the channel, hit that like button and also subscribe to Uneducated Sports Talk. We're at 742 subscribers right now. Our short-term goal is 1,000 subscribers. Someone with a brand new PS5 plus a game of your choice, not mine, not there, but a game of your choice going on with the PS5. When we reach our 1,000 subscriber mark, all right? This is our picks and our predictions right now. Our overall record, 131, 92, and 1. And of course, PJ's record, undefeated, 223, 0, and 1. So, uh, shout out to PJ for always being right, I guess, right? We already got one right, y'all. We had picked the Titans with the 49ers. The Titans win by a score of 20-17. We'll break that down for our Week 16 recap, which I believe will be on Tuesday, unless the NFL says something different about COVID. But we'll break that down on Tuesday for our Week 16 recap. All right, so let's go with our first game in the docket. We're going with our Christmas games. We have two in the works. As a matter of fact, the first one is the Cleveland Browns at the Green Bay Packers. Say less. Packers right now looking like the best team in the NFL from top to bottom. And I think they should win this game rather easily, in my opinion, by a score of 30-16. Now, this NFL season, we've seen a lot of crazy things happen. So I wouldn't be shocked if any team beat any team now. I wouldn't be shocked anymore. I would not be shocked. But we're going with the Packers at home, Lambeau Field. They'll win this game 30-16. I think Baker Mayfield and the offense will struggle. I think Nick Chubb won't be able to get going. And I think the Packers, their defense, it didn't look good against a scrambling quarterback in Huntley they weren't really familiar with, right? That could be kind of troublesome for the Packers or anybody else. But in this game, you have Baker Mayfield returning back now. They had Nick Mullins because of COVID. So Baker Mayfield and his back were out. But I think Baker Mayfield will start in this game. The Packers should win this one rather easy because I don't see anyone on the Browns. I think Myles Garrett might be out. If Myles Garrett is out for this game, it's a wrap for Cleveland. Packers win this one relatively easy by a score of 30-16. All right, and our last game on the docket for Saturday, our Christmas night special. Colts taking on the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals have taken their lumps. They lost to the Detroit Lions. No one and their mama outside of Detroit saw that happen. Let's be real. No one saw that happen. We're going with the Cardinals to win this game, though. I think it's going to be a tight game, and both these teams have somewhat already cemented themselves in the playoffs for the AFC and the NFC, their respective conferences. But Cardinals are looking to look right now. One loss and a win for the Rams. They're in the wild card spot, right? They're in the wild card spot, a spot they don't want to be in. So we're going with the Cardinals. I think the more desperate team, Arizona. I think they'll get going in this game. They'll win this one 27-24. It should be a really good one. I think Cardinals win by a game-winning field goal at the end. Speaking of close games, those Detroit Lions versus Atlanta Falcons. This is going to be a close game. Detroit plays tough. They have somewhat of confidence. Winning 2 out of the last 3, I believe, Detroit, or 2 out of the last 4. But they're playing very confident right now. I do believe the Falcons will squeak out a victory because of their defense, and they'll turn the ball over on Jared Goff and company. They're the home team, so I do think that they will have somewhat of a better chance than the Lions. Falcons win this one 21-20. We have an upset, and this isn't a big upset, but it's still a 7-17 taking on a 10-14. I do believe the Minnesota Vikings will win this game by a score of 31-28. Although Dalvin Cook is out of this game, they still have Madison that comes in. He's a nice, decent running back when he has his chances, right? So going with the Vikings to win 31-28. Next game on the docket we have our boo-boo matchup of the week, y'all. It is the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New York Jets. I have a feeling these two teams will see each other a lot because they suck a lot. Jaguars are coming in here dysfunctional. Not much to say about this game, but I do think the Jets are a better team. They're at home and they should take care of business. The Jets have a decent defense, enough defense to knock down Trevor Lawrence in the squad. The Jets are just a better team, although they both still stink. The Jaguars are going to have their lumps, and right now they're going for the number one overall pick. Now I think it's time to say, damn it all, it is go for the number one pick. But Trevor Lawrence, hey, I say keep Trevor Lawrence out there. Jets should win this one at home, 25-14. We have the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants, y'all. What's up? Oh, an easy dub for the Eagles. She says easy dub, TJ. Easy dub, TJ. 34-17. We both agree the Eagles will beat the Giants 34-17. I do think that running attack for Philadelphia is just crazy right now. It is crazy. Over 175 yards rushing, 7 straight games. 7 straight games. I think the trend continues against New York. I think Philadelphia with Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders and Jordan Howard, those guys continue to put it on. The Giants, they win 34-17. All right. Another divisional matchup, and we have a bunch of these out for the last 3 weeks of the season. There's a bunch of divisional matchups. We have the Buffalo Bills out of the AFC East taking on the Patriots out of the AFC East. And you see that score right there? I think once again, Patriots win this one 14-10, a low scoring game. So we have Emmanuel Sanders out for the Bills. Now we just heard news of Gabriel Davis being out for COVID reasons. Who is Josh Allen going to throw the ball to besides Stephon Diggs? I have no idea. The Patriots will feast off of that, and they'll win a close game, 14-10. I think the Patriots play great defense in this game. They're all healthy on defense, so nothing wrong with them in New England right now for sure. Patriots win 14-10. The Bengals and the Ravens, an NFC North matchup. And now we'll finally have the return of Lamar Jackson. About time. Lamar Jackson will come back. It feels like he's been gone for a long time, but Lamar Jackson will play in this game most likely against the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals right now are on cloud nine. Right now, week 16, they are the number one seed, the number one leader in the AFC North right now. But every time, I think it's been 2 occasions now, the Bengals have had the number one spot in the AFC North, and the following game, they have lost that game. I'm really hoping the trend doesn't continue. 24-18, the Bengals should win this one. The Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Houston Texans. AFC West versus the AFC South. Right now, I think the West has it over this South team. The Chargers will come into Houston on pretty much turf and nice weather. I think the Chargers get a 31-17 victory over the Texans. 31-17. It should be an easy game. Now, me saying that, watch Houston come in there and actually win this game. But we're going to go with the Chargers, no matter who's the running back, whether it's Eckler, Justin Jackson. They still have some good pieces. I think the Houston Texans will give up a lot of big runs to whoever is playing running back in this game. Texans D-line, they're notorious for giving up big runs. Chargers, it's an easy win. We're going with the Chargers, though, to win this one 31-17. No major upset for this one. All right. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have the NFC South opponents facing each other. We have the Bucs versus the Panthers in Carolina. So this game is going to be tight. Carolina seems to always play Tampa Bay pretty close. Buccaneers get a 23-16 victory. It's going to be a very close game. The Buccaneers off their weapons, and Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin out for the year, no Leonard Fournette. But I do like their running game with Ronald Jones. I think Ronald Jones is going to have a big game against Carolina. I think Ronald Jones will have over 100 yards, in my opinion, and he will, his first time being the guy now, the main running back, because Leonard Fournette took over that spot late last year, and Ronald Jones never got it back. But now Ronald Jones will have the opportunity to, at least for the end of the season, stay claiming as the number one running back until the playoffs come along, because Leonard Fournette is on IR, so he will be back for the playoffs. 23-16, that score. Panthers just don't have any offense. And although the Bucs did lose Lavonte Davis this week to an apparent injury, I think that the Buccaneers front seven will still be dominant in this game. Cam is going to have a hard time in this game. He's going to struggle, I believe, in this game. Tampa Bay will eat them up, have time, some good field position, and that's all she wrote. I think Buccaneers will clinch the division with this win. They got to win one game, and they'll clinch the division. And they will win this game 23-16 will be the score, I believe. All right, speaking of close games, we have the Chicago Bears at the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks, although both of these teams aren't going anywhere and both of these teams are pretty much out the playoff spot, Seahawks will still win this one for pride. They're at home and they're facing a very Chicago Bears team. Seahawks win this one 20-13. 20-13 will be the score. I think Seattle comes in there and does just enough. The Bears defense, I love it. Seattle's defense, I love it. These two offenses, and you think about an offense with Russell Wilson and is struggling. That is kind of tough. You always think about the running game struggle, right? The running game has always somewhat been their Achilles heel. Even with Carson in there, he's been out for a while now this year. But I think with that being said, the Seahawks will find a way with Tyler Lockett and who is just off of the COVID list now. Tyler Lockett will be able to play in this game. And DK Metcalf, I think DK Metcalf has a big game today or on Sunday against the Bears. 20-13. All right, another playoff game in the regular season is coming from our AFC West. We're not talking about Chargers and Chiefs. We're still talking about the Raiders and the Broncos. All four teams in the AFC West still have a chance to make the playoffs. And this game will go a long way from deciding which team will be out of that. Both teams coming at 7-7. And the Raiders and the Broncos are probably not going to have Teddy Bridgewater. And the Raiders, on all this COVID stuff, they've been that one team that's kind of like dodged that COVID stuff. But injuries with Darren Waller, will he come back? I'm not quite sure. But nonetheless, though, I think the Raiders have just enough good defense to really hamper on the Broncos. Broncos running game has got to be the reason why they win this game, right? I think the Raiders will by the 10-10-10, 24-19. I'm going with a game-winning touchdown drive by Derek Carr and company to win this game. All right, Steelers taking on Kansas City. The Chiefs will win this game. It will be a lot uglier. I think it'll be a slow first half. I think Kansas City in the end will put up way more points in the second half, I believe. 30-17. I don't see the Steelers scoring much on Kansas City. That is my biggest issue. Can Pittsburgh score enough with the Chiefs playing at home and that defense still humming? I think they'll go ahead and make this a very difficult matchup for Pittsburgh. The Chiefs right now are looking like the best team in the AFC. Their defense, especially, looking that damn good. And right now they're the number one seed. With this win, they would have definitely clinched a AFC West title again. So 30-17 will be the final score. The Chiefs will go ahead and their offense will be put in great situations because the Steelers' offense will not be able to move it on the Chiefs' defense. For Sunday night football, we have Dallas win this game 27-17. Dallas has found themselves with an easy ass schedule going down the stretch. They had games where they just beat the freaking like Washington twice already. The Giants just beat them. So Dallas wins one 27-17. Washington not enough offense. Dallas at home, they're gonna go ahead and I think have a great game of offense. It's just a game where Dak Prescott finally comes back to life. I know the defense, that front four has been nasty, and they're getting healthier, and their secondary looks really damn good as well. So Dallas, in all phases of their secondary, looking like the best team on defense in the NFC. But we're going with Dallas to win this game, 27-17. Dallas did clinch a playoff spot with a 49ers loss, but now they're looking to go ahead and win the division and become NFC East champions with a win tonight. With a win on Sunday night, so they're looking for that. So we'll see. Dallas will win this one 27-17. Kind of an easy game. So our next game and last game on the docket is going to be Monday Night Football. And Saints fans, we all heard the news that Trevor Siemian and Taysom Hill will not be playing in this game. Both quarterbacks are out because of COVID. So we have Ian Book, our rookie quarterback. Ian Book will be our starting quarterback for Week 16 on Monday Night Football. And I must say, for the way the season's been going out, why not? Why not? Why not? So it's good to see Ian Book. He's had it all year long. He's had 4 or 5 months in the system, just learning and listening. Well, here you go, rookie. And as a Saints fan like myself, we're all like, man, what if he comes out there and he just destroys it? Like, looks damn good, right? We don't know. So the Saints are coming there 21-15. Look, the Dolphins boast a really good defense, y'all. And they've been playing some really, really damn good defense as of late. And why not fester on a rookie quarterback, right? On a weak offense. So the Dolphins will make this game interesting. I think the turnover battle will be key. But the Dolphins will keep this one interesting, but the winner of the turnover battle will win this game. And I do believe the Saints will turn to a turnover battle over more than the Dolphins do with the Saints. The Saints will play keep it stupid, simple football, a little kiss football, y'all. A little kiss football. Saints win this one 21-15, y'all. Read them and weep them, take a picture of it, whatever you want to do, man. So hit that like button, subscribe to Uneducated Sports Talk, and for the homegirl PJ, it's your boy Carlos Clayton. For all that being said, all sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart and stay uneducated. Peace. Lady mama, we are out.